series. But the Nuggets didn't get that memo. Denver had a 20-point lead early in the fourth quarter. The Lakers stormed back behind LeBron's triple-double and cut it to 3. But in the end, there was just too much Jamal Murray, who finished with 28 points in the win. Despite the loss, Anthony Davis said, quote, "We're still up 2-1. We have control of the series." So, Acho, are the Lakers in trouble after losing Game 3?
Not at all. This is basketball. This is what y'all told me.
Do I get anything unexpected from
this
you?
is what you told me. This is basketball. You got to win 4 games. The Nuggets won 1. They're a 3 seed. Congratulations. You should win 1 game. I'm happy for them. In all honesty, it makes today's show a little bit better.
Yeah,
it makes the game
so
of
far,
basketball
not better.
a little bit more exciting. And in all honesty, it adds a little more value to the championship that LeBron James is likely to win.
Oh,
because
the asterisk?
No, because now it makes it seem as though the Nuggets are more competitive. Had LeBron swept them, everybody would have said it's too easy. At least now people can say, oh, it's a little bit more of a challenge. I'm not at all worried. LeBron has been here before. 4 times, mind you, in the conference finals. 2012, they go up 2-0 against the Celtics. Uh-oh, the Celtics come storming back. LeBron has to win in 7. 2015, they go up 2-0 against the Hawks. They win in 4. That's that look. LeBron hasn't even had to pull out that look yet. That Game 6 in 2012 look, he pulled out against the Celtics 45-15-5. So when LeBron has to pull out that look, that's when I'll be nervous. But I'm not nervous right now, Marcellus. The Nuggets won a game. Good for them. You're supposed to win a game. LeBron and AD, when they combine for 55 points, they have lost 5 times on the season. When they combine for 55, when they combine for 55 points, they win 5 out of every 6 games. That means you're going to lose 1 out of every 6. This is the one. I'm not worried. In fact, I'm happy. I'm happy it happened because it gives you something to talk about because you weren't going to have any ammo. At least it gave you 1 bullet. Shoot the 1 bullet that you have.
Shoot the 1 bullet?
Please, go ahead, sir.
Oh, you want to play Russian roulette with me? You sure about that? It ain't going to be Russian roulette. It's going to be a pow. What happened to Acho? Okay, let me just talk to you from my pain.
Talk to me.
I'm going to talk to you from my scars. I've been here before, and I've heard someone else on this set say things like, "Oh, big dog, you know what? It's just 1 game. It's okay." You show me old vintage LeBron footage of his doing eye rolls from 2015. Yeah, LeBron has been here before, but so have the Nuggets, and I don't need vintage footage to tell you that this Nuggets team, how dare you not stomp them and stomp them out into the grave, because if you give them any signs of life, they will take full advantage of it. I told you yesterday, this team has been in 4 playoff series the last 2 years where they've been down, and all of a sudden find themselves either winning that series or at least taking the lead in that series, including 2 this year where they were down 3-1. And then you say it's just 1 game. You look up, and it's not going to be just 1 game. Let's be real about this.
Be real.
Jamal Murray went out there and said the same thing AD said, quote, "We feel that we should be up 2-1 right now, to be honest, so we're just going to move on to Game 4. That's what Jamal Murray said. But being real, they outplayed the Lakers, not just yesterday, but in the game buzzer beater game as well.
This is what he gonna do, man.
So no, I'm not even gonna go like, because
okay,
I don't like Fantasy Island like you tattoo. I don't like to go there.
I'm not there.
But if you look at it, the Lakers are trending in the wrong direction. We got to be respectful to the facts. Win by 12, then win in the buzzer beater, and then lose by 8. And haven't figured out Jokic, and now Jamal Murray has been unlocked. I don't know. I've seen this movie before, and it's been recent history. Not 2015 eye rolls, but recent history. Be careful.
Marcellus, you saw this movie with a much worse director, with a much worse lead actor, with a much worse supporting cast.
Oh, no.
The Clippers,
don't go there on that deep team.
The Clippers
don't you do that.
The Clippers, Marcellus, movie that you saw was a low-budget film.
Okay.
I'm trying to show you a Oscar-nominated actor in LeBron James. I'm trying to show you a different type of film. Don't talk to me about these low-budget film clippers that you watch. Let me give you some facts. Let me give you something that you can chew on, that you can digest. Again, LeBron James, he's on his 23rd series when he's been up 2-0. This is his 23rd one. The last 22 times, he's closed it out.
Okay.
22 consecutive times. I'm not even saying he's not scared. What I'm saying is bump LeBron's feelings. I'm just going to talk stats. Marcellus, if you were to do anything 22 consecutive times, then you know what's going to happen on the 23rd one? I'm going to bet on you.
You should bet on me.
Because
you might lose your money, though.
Maybe, but it's not likely. Because history has told me the first time Marcellus didn't let me down, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. To the 22nd time, Marcellus has never let me down. So why would I think you're going to do that now? And the other thing is this. LeBron, no matter how much people wanted to make Kawhi LeBron James, Kawhi's not LeBron James. No matter how much people wanted to make Paul George and say that Paul George is back, PG ain't AD. And so people just have to put respect on the fact that the Nuggets are a good team. They're a 3 seed for the reason. The Nuggets have the third best record over the last 2 years cumulatively. They're top tier. They're top tier. But the Nuggets are not the Lakers. The Lakers are not the Clippers. And we just have to make sure we keep that in context. The Nuggets won a game. You should win a game. I thought the Lakers were going to win in 5. So this is not surprising to me.
Oh, wow. But the Lakers have been outplayed at least the last 5 quarters. You have a stretch in the fourth quarter yesterday, but if you say in totality, obviously it's been 5 straight quarters. Here's the thing. LeBron James, you keep bringing up all his historical statistics.
Absolutely.
At the same time, when I bring up Tom Brady's yesterday, you want to just... you want to always diminish and undermine Tom Brady's past success, but you want to give LeBron all his credit. Hey, I can play the show different every day. I can do it with you. But this is what is discouraging about this. LeBron James, after the game, LeBron James, the king, the highest IQ on the court, highest IQ maybe in the game ever, comes out and says, you know what? Too many turnovers. And then, most people take that at face value because you trust in the king. Not me. You know me. Facts over feelings. Wait a minute, LeBron. LeBron, you guys won a game where you had more turnovers in game 2, 23. And then this game, you actually have fewer turnovers than the Nuggets, 16-18, but you lose that game. It sounds like the king took a punch and doesn't even know which way is up right now. And then let's talk about real. A big team like the Lakers, they got their 4 bigs out there and they played in rotation. How you get out-rebounded by 19?
But that's my point.
How you get... What point is that? I hear that point.
My point is this, because I didn't get there. You got there for me. Thank you, sir. There's an outlier, Marcellus.
Outlier?
Like, in the Lakers, the first game, 48 rebounds. Okay. Lakers, the second game, out-rebound the Nuggets by 6. I didn't play in the NBA. I played a little bit of low-level ball in high school. But anybody knows rebounding is want to. It's kind of like tackling.
They didn't want to win. They didn't want to win. That's how I told tape.
The Nuggets wanted it more. LeBron said that. Jamal Murray said that. Malone said that. Everybody. Shaq, Kenny the Jet, Chuck, everybody with eyeballs said that.
Okay.
They said that the Nuggets wanted it more. And so LeBron James, yes, he admitted, like, hey, we didn't want this. We weren't as hungry as they did. Frank Vogel in the third quarter during the timeout with the audio said, this team wants it more than we do right now. We have to fix that. The Lakers let up. Yes, they did. There was an outlier.
Yes, too.
But game three was an outlier. I'm not worried about one outlier dictating the entire course of the game.
And next time, don't say I'm stealing your points when you get to them so late, kind of like AD to his first rebound, fourth quarter, 4:36 left in the game. Bro. Get to your points first and get it to him early. Now, let's get to somebody who we know knows a thing or two about. LeBron James, his former teammate, Fox NBA analyst Tristan Thompson. So, Tristan, are the Lakers in trouble after losing game 3?
Tristan, what are you wearing, sir? What is that?
I know what that is.
You like my shirt?
You gonna give it to
my man Jack McClear made this shirt for me. Made it for me, hooked me up. It's like it's like a Tommy Bahama feel. I like it. Look good. I know Marcellus, you're gonna rip it up. I know old school don't like it.
All I gotta say, if the Lakers keep losing, you're gonna give that to LeBron when he go to Cancun, because that's a Cancun-looking shirt, big dog. But keep it going.
Go ahead, Tris, go ahead.
No, I was saying, no, the Lakers not in trouble. I mean, look, it's the Western Conference Finals. Denver's been battle-tested. They've went to 2 Game 7s. LeBron, the Lakers, they know that it was not going to be a cakewalk 4-0. I mean, we got to respect this Denver ball club, man. What they have done, they took out Marcellus' Clippers and had Marcellus gain 10 pounds in and out. So we know this team is battle-tested, and I know I've been down 0-2, and it was actually against the Celtics in 2017. We went down 0-2. I know one thing for sure is that those Nuggets, when they came in that locker room for Game 3, they approached that game as a Game 7, because the last thing you want to do is go down 0-3 against any ball club, because that's a mountain that I don't want to climb. So I've been in that position before, so they treated this game like it was a Game 7. Mike Malone made his adjustments, and now it's on Frank Vogel. Him and his coaching staff, they got to look at the film and look at how can they make their adjustments.
Tristan, let me ask you this, because I've always wondered, and although there's a lot of carryover in certain sports, but I don't know if there's carryover in basketball. If the Lakers are up 2-0, and we know, hey, Lakers, go ahead and win this game. Go ahead and really essentially close this thing out. How is it that the Nuggets can want it more, even though you have a championship potential on the line? How is it that the Nuggets can go out there and want it more than the Lakers, even though obviously the Lakers are up 2-0, but there's still so much on the line? Take me in that mindset.
Yeah, I'm crazy you say that, because I remember. So we're playing Toronto. We're up 2-0. We beat them by 40 both times. Bloop, bloop, slap them up. We go to Toronto, and we think, okay, we got 2 more games in Toronto, and shoot, we trying to think about, like, if we could stay and kick it. We want to kick it in Toronto. We beat them 4-0. Look what we do. We let up. It's just a mental thing. We let up a little bit, then they beat us. They beat us in game 3. We're like, okay, we're all right. We'll do this in 5 games. What happens again?